We're in a series right now discussing the 8 habits of highly significant leaders. And today I'm going to talk about habit number 1. Habit number 1 is know the win. You see, what happens is that most leaders, what they do is that they stumble through their leadership not knowing what the outcome or the destination is of their leadership. They let the world, they let other people determine their leadership, and they become reactive instead of knowing their purpose, instead of being proactive with their leadership. It's like going on a road trip with no destination in mind, just driving around aimlessly. What's the destination of your leadership? You know what's more demotivating than losing, than not accomplishing a goal, is not knowing if you're winning or losing. So what highly significant leaders do, they create goals and outcomes and destinations for everything that they do. They create scoreboards so that they know what a win looks like. So I'll give you an example. For me, my overall goal, and these don't always have to be quantifiable, like my overall vision for my leadership in this life is to help leaders like yourself become the best version of yourself so that you can help others do the same. That's what I want to do. I want to get as close to that destination as possible. So every video that we put out or blog post on your leadership coach, that is what our goal is. We want to be able to give you the tools that you need to be successful so that you can reach your potential. So here's our game plan. How do we apply this practically? Well, here's what highly significant leaders do. For every project they have to work on, for every role that they have, whether it's their role or the role of a team member, they ask themselves the question, what does success look like? What is the overall goal? What is the outcome? So then they can create a scoreboard and they can know, are they winning? Are they losing? How much more progress do we need to make? What does excellence look like? That's what significant leaders do. And they don't just do this for themselves. They do it for their team members as well. At the start of the year, at the start of the quarter, they ask their team members, what does success look like this year? What does success look like for this quarter? And they do this with development as well. They ask their direct reports or the other people on their team, where do you want to be at the end of this year? Where do you want to be at this quarter? And they help them create a development plan so that everybody knows the win. That's habit number 1. Let me leave you with our tweetable lesson. Everybody ends up somewhere, but few people end up somewhere on purpose.